Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Victoria 3 in our Mexican Republic under the current president Valeriano Caserta, and welcome back in the year 1885. And yeah, it's also for me, it's been a little bit, I've been traveling a little while, I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, good to be back at the production, good to be back with Victoria since, yeah, we're in 1885, and I want to push this a bit the next week since, yeah, I would love to start with you when Spheres of Influences come out. So I guess when this is airing, you can get ready for, let's say, a high density of Victoria in the next weeks. Yeah, in general, I have new projects in the planning, and let's say that's why recently maybe some things have been a little bit delayed. But yeah, I guess you can, yeah, forgive me, and I hope you guys are back on board when we are back with Mexico here. And at the moment, we've managed to, yeah, get things in a kind of good order by bringing out the federal. Here the elected bureaucrats basically putting a little more emphasis on federalism. At the same time, we're trying to enact also the guaranteed liberties, and if we've done that, I think we should be on the way to a really, really modern society. Yeah, also our economy has been growing nicely. Our yeah, standard of living not that much, but I think it's stabilizing, and we actually outgrew the US in terms of GDP. However, they're still militarily and of course in the population wise bigger than us. So there might be the day when also California is going to be a topic again. But for the moment, we're just yeah, trying to pass these laws and try to develop the country nicely, and yeah, just get going already. So we're just building these steel mills in Sinaloa, since we were trying to, we have one company in free, and we wanted to get the Fundidora di Fierro y Acero, no? For the steelworks, we needed somewhere 5. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Exactly. To, yeah, push a little bit to support our heavy industries, but at the same time, we're still, yeah, I'm also putting a high emphasis here still on the plantations and so forth. Even though the productivity isn't that high, yeah, we're still trying to build some and, yeah, deliver more stuff to the world. Okay, we're moving forward to the study phase. Nice. So this will grant us, actually, just as a little bit of a recap, the Liberty rights will provide us an extra migration attraction, 10% at the lowest level, which will help us since we have multiculturalism, and yeah, a little bit of a throwback to Benito Juarez, who managed to get a couple of important laws out. We have at the moment, again, people from Bengal incoming. So a lot of different people came in recently. Let's have a quick look where from. There we go, population. So these ones are native, but we had this influx of Spanish. Otham are Americans, yeah. Sorry guys, I can't remember always all of them, but definitely South Italian, Spanish, Bengali, Kanauchi, South Asian, yeah. I think they were from Sri Lanka, so Danish, Aborigines, still Germans, North Italians, Galicians, Swahili, Hokan is American, okay. So a lot of Serbians, a lot of people came in recently, which led here to this. Probably this is also the reason why we are a little bit stagnating here over here with the standard of living, since the population is also growing a lot. Yeah, but as you see, our population curve is going up really intensely. And then we've got an event populating the Central America. Oh, sadly we got lost the button now, but it's okay, I guess. Multitudinous. Great masses of people now inhabit the Mexican nation, thanks to our efforts to attract migrants and grow our population. What a timing, I was talking about the migrants, right? Peculiar accent you have there. Ah, not to worry. I'm Belgian myself. I'm sure our host doesn't care to know as much either. Saxon. My friend is Tuscan. We came over with a Spaniard. Thought my ears were burning. Apologies. I was finishing the Irishman from the well. Fishing the Irishman from the well. Caught him pondering the immortality of a crab. You wouldn't care for a drink later, would you, Belgian? Yeah. Our words are the voice of multitude, and we get extra prestige. Yeah, now we have to can't trigger the migration waves anymore by a mouse click every couple of years. Now we have to get the people in by just the attractivity of our country. quite optimistic we're gonna get some. Defeat admitted. Juan Bautista's Hinojosa's argument have been publicly defeated, forcing him to turn his gaze to more advantageous things. Affectionate trade union have thrown their weight behind the guaranteed liberty laws. Oh, very well. I dare say you shall be the death of me, you silver-tongued devil. Just like that. Just like that. As it is useless to fight a river's current, so it is wise with counsel. Alright, do we want to strengthen the PT bourgeois? I mean, at the moment, we still have to reform the radical, and they're quite happy, so... Champion of the people, let's have a quick look who we're talking about. It's trade union. I hear they're from the Enact Council Republic on the right. Don't worry, want him to be too popular. No, we're gonna go for celebrations are in order. Let's strengthen them a bit, it's fine. In the meantime, we lost here the problem with the industrialists. And that problem, talking about the industrialists, I haven't really tackled that so far, is, yeah, our money situation, since the balance has gone down a bit. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what has... I guess we increased our military, we increased our government a bit. Yeah, costs have increased, maybe also with the growing population, so... In the moment, it's still fair, and I'm happy to take some debt, but yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I just hope that our GDP is gonna outgrow, and therefore our income is going to increase again. Let's see. Yeah, and let's not forget to have a look at our migration. We have Danish Evil. Where's that? Danish Evil? In Africa, okay. And are coming the Danish, or are coming... Oh, we're having Danish coming, or Africans, I'm not sure. Danish. Here, Danish Evil. Congo. I never heard Evil, like in that context, or like as a province, I'm not sure. Is it here? We shall see. It's not going to be the biggest of all waves so far, I would say. Exiled from San Marco, okay. Check our trade routes, what we can do. Yeah, I think especially the import routes we can stop if they're negative. The export routes I'm happy to keep for a bit, since... Since there might be like a change and suddenly we can export better, and I've got to keep up this position. I'm not going to do it with everything, but yeah, if they're just slightly negative, I don't mind. Here it's looking great in terms of politics at the moment. Oh, and there we go. Now we come to our university build up. Or actually not, it's just two of them. We pushed some back, and now we have a Fulbe mass immigration. Fulbe people have begun migrating from Sierra Leone to California and the surrounding states. Sierra Leone is here, I guess, a British. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, now really people are coming in. I think that's the least we have to worry about. So we have to have a look at our, I guess, our economy or our building program can basically keep up with the growth of our nation. But at the moment with this deficit, not really possible. We can think about increasing the tax, but actually I also don't want to do that. We have already a couple of them out. Let's see. Unjustified attacks. Members of the police force have been discovered organizing systematic attacks against supporters of the Guaranteed Liberties Law, vandalizing their business and meeting places. Destroyed the benches and broke down the doors. Threw stones at the windows and burned all the books. Left paintings on the walls where we were portrayed as animals and they were ruling over us. They also made sure to leave behind some threats, though we knew it was them. Police force, okay. But to be honest, the armed forces are so happy. Do we have more officers or more servicemen? That's the question. I have no idea, to be honest. way more officers. Okay, so we're gonna go this way because the others really don't mind to me that much right now. That's good. I was fascinated that the private autonomous construction is focusing these waterways so much. They like it a lot. I guess they seem to be profitable. But yeah, sometimes the autonomous building is doing weird things. So, so Nora here getting a shipyard, okay. And Haiti wants a defensive pact. Didn't we have one already? They might just accept with 2%, yeah, but... Are we really able to protect them? I think we can leave it like that, to be honest. We have the customs union is the most important one. I mean, if we could make him a protectorate, but 257k, can we actually use a hook here? A hook, not a hook, but you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not worth it, to be honest. Rather, it's like the other question is what's still interesting for us, in my opinion, would be the idea of basically going to conquer Panama. The 8% chance they might even like give in. I mean, the big question here for me is basically we could get Ecuador to the customs union with well, let's try that, to be honest. I think they won't do too much. A higher standard of living though. How many people live here? 1.74. Yeah, let's do that. They get an obligation from us. I think that should be fine. And then, okay, Peru can be defensive pacted, okay. A little bit of a diplomatic offensive down here. Do we want Peru in there as well on long term? Oh, they're part of the Brazilian market already. And probably an alliance with Brazil, okay. Okay. And this is my foothold up here, that's the most important thing. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at Venezuela, and I guess Panama would be really amazing for us to take it also. Maybe we can build the channel and so forth, and I think South America I don't want to push into. But after that we could get on good terms with New Granada. Maybe they would form into Colombia, actually, I'm not sure. And we seem to have a problem with our convoys, so let's prioritize some of the ports first, but I want to finish the steel mill though, so we can get the thing up. Now we're running a little bit deeper the minus because we're doing a lot of state buildings. And rural talk. Oh, wait. Okay, they left the Enact Council Republic. I think they were just at +2 and now they made a huge jump here. So we have the agriculture throughput again and the farmers markets, which is very nice. Oh, but our deficit isn't growing. Industrialists are coming in back with their happiness again. That's also very nice to see. Here we go. Yeah, tempers calming down and people are getting happy after the years of tension and political turmoil. Benito Juarez and also his legacy of Valeriano Caserta, I think they must have known each other quite well, are doing a great job in pacifying the country. And yeah, here we go. We found probably the Fundidora. Can we? I thought we built 5 steel mills now in Sinaloa. Did we need them somewhere else? That would be annoying, then I didn't look it up correctly. That would be sad. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit attainable. It was Rio Grande. Ah, God. Oh, okay, so we have to wait a bit. Oh, I've prioritized the wrong ones. Oh, man. I think I do it before the coal mines so we can still get a bonus on building them. That's okay. And we do get an alliance with Britain. Okay, this is very interesting, I'd say. We have the defensive pact. We have a trade agreement with them. They kind of annoyed us pretty hard. Oh, they have tons of rivalries. The Brits, Spain, Russia, Germany, France, and Austria-Hungary. I think normally I would have said yes, but for these reasons, normally the Brits are not that hated. At least I feel like that, and for this reason, no. I don't want to damage our relations with the other great powers down here. Talking about it, maybe it's a good idea to improve the relations with the Germans. How big are they these days? Are they growing, yeah? Proud to see that the AI is here and there managing to do it. Oscar von Hohenzollern, okay. 450 battalions. Wow, the French are just so stuck. I don't know. Why is, like, sometimes it's hard to explain why some countries don't work at all. In this case, the French Empire is really, like, pathetic. No, we have, let's see. And are we gonna get the guaranteed liberty rights? No, another turn, another round. People's opposition. Dolly went for the enactment. The activities of Francisco Reyes have stirred up significant public opposition for the enaction of the guaranteed liberties. Certain figures in the trade unions are concerned as to how this could affect their support amongst the people. A sea of papers blanketed the walls of the capital, regardless of the sanity service's valiant nightly attempts to remove them. Pablo Lerdo de Tejada stabbed a finger at the building at random. Do you see that? How am I supposed to arrange support for the measure if it could be my home being vandalized next? What? Okay, open a dialogue with the opposition. Movement for no home affairs gets dialogue. Yeah, how radical are they? Not really. No, then still we're gonna do that. So yeah, hope next time 50%. We should get going with that one. I'm kind of, let's see, is the migration wave still ongoing with the... Are Danes coming? I wanted just to find out. Yeah, it's apparently Danish people. Okay, 50,000, interesting. Let's have a look. Spanish is really... A lot of Spanish came in. That's, I don't know, I think they're not here in the beginning. This must have been migration. And we had these migration waves. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if the migration costs the Spanish language, if it makes a difference in the game mechanics in this case. I mean, realistically speaking, I would understand it. Anyways, corporatism unlocked. An approach towards social relations based on the collaboration between different corporate groups in society with the ultimate goal of superseding conflict between classes. Where was this, by the way? Corporatism, I wonder what... is there no effect? There's no effect. Okay. Meantime, yeah, convoys. We're building up a little bit of our ports here. And we do have analytical philosophy. A rigorous argumentative approach to philosophy, the formal logic and near-mathematical attitude of analytical philosophy provides a solid framework to approach social movements with. More innovation interest, and we can change our universities, which we should do and will do in a second. Where are we? Oh, here we could change actually photography. Totally missed that one. Let's go for it. And where's our universities here? We're gonna go for analytical philosophy. Yes, will cost us a lot more paper. Gonna be interesting to see how quickly this affects us, but we also, I think I saw a couple of paper mills, at least in production, yeah. And we have Amazigh mass immigration from the French, yeah, just we had to diss them. Amazigh are Arabs, okay, they're from, I guess, from Northern Africa. Now we're getting a really multicultural society, however, still of course, it's dominated by the Mexicans. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the international exchange standards, just since we have really a high minting already, plus we're having loans, so this could help us a lot in terms of our finances. And there we go, we are passing the guaranteed liberties. Mexico is becoming a really, really modern country right now, and yeah, we've got plus 10% migration attraction, we can push it up, and yeah, we've got minus revolution speed, minus secessions progress, and yeah, less radicals, more loyalist from standard of living changes, so very nice. No suppression, and I think we're gonna level it up immediately here to level 2, yes. We can afford it right now. Let's see, this will bring in probably even more people to Mexico. Yeah. The moment everything is really, in my opinion, really we're doing quite well in a lot of ways. Just the finances are like a little bit worrisome, but with the new tech and so forth. Wow. Rubber. That's... okay, rubber is incoming. Yeah, there's a lot to do. We have already a long production list. I was pretty ambitious already last time. And a lot of plantations also we wanted to get workers out. Okay, there we go. New Granada declared us their rival. Then we did before. Oops. Yeah. How strong are they? 12 battalions. They're super weak. The question is basically the US, because they will join in. So I don't want to start, especially in our financial system situation, I don't want to start a huge fight with them right now, or in a general fight. We don't have a truce anymore. They could come anytime. So nope, sorry, I will refrain from this at the moment, because it's not, we also need money to do the Panama research and so forth. So nope, in the future maybe. Our steel mill's doing nice. We've got some authority, so maybe we can actually get one more tax out. Fruit, maybe. Let's do it. Best case, we want to sell our fruit anyways. Yeah, they're super cheap. Yeah. We could actually sell some to the Brits and to the Germans, the Chileans. Let's have a quick look, yeah, what is really cheap in the market. So, haven't really done that in a while. Clippers, meat to the Brits, liquor, some tequila to France and Germany and Tuscany, okay. Oh. Opioids. Germans and Brits. Yeah, maybe you should go for a trade contracts with the Germans, since we really have increasing trade with them, I would say. Oh, I'm surprised there's so many possibilities actually. But yeah, things have to rearrange, sometimes even after reload. I feel things might change, yeah. Cotton, sure. Yeah, we don't need to sell Brazil some wood. Yeah, we're running a little bit in deficit over here again. Rearrange a little bit. Hardwood, yeah. Oh, and there we... What is happening over here? Did we miss entirely a huge conflict? What the hell? Okay. The double landing in... what kind of game? What do we see here over here? Okay, this is a... Ban slavery in Cambodia. And Russia supporting them? Okay. Ban slavery in Vietnam. Okay, they want to make basically Vietnam the protectorate, and then we have British war reparations from them. Okay, that's insane. Yeah, the Brits in general took part of huge chunks down here. Crazy. Yeah. But the Chinese are not involved, right? No, just Dynam and Russia. Whilst they occupy St. Petersburg, the Russians have landed in London. That's spectacular. What do we see? 270 flotillas. What, the Russians have a bigger fleet than the Brits. Yeah, that's an interesting alternate history over here. Let's see how this turns out. Who's gonna give in first? That's gonna be interesting to see. Meantime, we can like drive a little bit over our developing country. Yeah, more and more little cities are existing, and we see also a little bit more buildings, factories, and plantations out. So very nice. More. Where's our gold mining in California? Actually, in the south, I assume. Next to Los Angeles. There's no other mines, yeah. I guess so. Los Angeles, I mean. Los Angeles. Workers' protections or old age pensions. These would be ways to go on and pacify the trade unions on long term. I mean, you can have a look at the political station in a second. Oh. Catholic Church got angry with us, but yeah, let's not pacify them. Industrials, however, are super happy again and paying the full amount or the maximum amount of their as a contribution to the. And there we go, we see it in the investment pool. Vulcanization, and the mine in Chihuahua has collapsed. Yeah. Let's give it to the rural folk so they can come over the 10%. Yep. I mean, the 20 are relevant, to be honest, but yeah. Okay, wage subsidies, old age pension. Now, this is something I would like, to be honest. It would be within reach to... Maybe not yet. We don't have the most stable economy yet, but over time it would be great to have basically, I guess, old age pensions, and then maybe also in combination with worker protection, yeah. And the industrials don't like that. The rest, so it would be possible. Yeah, this is something we could do. Then here, we definitely should abolish child labor also. But the church hates this as well. This is something I want to work on. Now, yeah, we have done a lot of the like personal political freedoms, but we haven't done a lot in terms of social system. Propertied women. I don't want to radicalize the church now. Probably, if we want to do something like this, we should start with either poor laws. And the poor laws are like this, they benefit even the industrials like that. Or towards worker protection. I'm always a big fan of that, since dangerous working conditions are minimum wage. We only meant regulatory bodies, I'm sorry. Of course, I only meant that. I can't afford a minimum wage right now. Yeah. Maybe for let's wait for a bit until the industrialists have recovered. Money situation is a little bit stabilized before we start any further social stuff, social security measures. And it looks like as the conflict over here has ended. Let's have a look. Is Dynam a protectorate? No, actually, the Russians have succeeded. So Vietnam is getting paid by the British now. Wow, this, I don't know, this must help them ginormously in the end. Let's see how this turns out. Probably the AI doesn't make so much out of it, but for Vietnam, like the war reparations should be a huge thing. Okay, let's end the war quickly together. So we have a full year, and maybe can we finish also steel mills? No, we cannot. They take too long here in Rio Grande. I should stop this English or American pronunciation of things. Rio Grande. Más castellano. Oh, now we got Slovenes. I didn't even comment on that. We have Slovenish people from Slovenia coming in. We have people from Georgia coming into Sinaloa and to California. We have the Slovenian people coming. Interesting. Are they also coming again to the neighboring states? Probably to some extent. Interesting, interesting, interesting. God damn it, I'm a little bit annoyed that I mixed up Rio Grande and Sinaloa for the company, so otherwise I could have had one out already for a long time. I mean, Sinaloa premium steel, but no. It's gonna be this one, I like it better. Iron mines throughput also quite nice. Railway will be helpful, and it helps us building coal mines. Have a couple of, wow, 39 iron mines already, okay. Mining is going on nicely. And here we go, here we go. I mean, the investment pool is going down right now, since there is quite a lot in the investment pool, but it seems also like more people... I don't know where the massive change is coming from, maybe from the industrialist. Happiness, since suddenly we only have a slight deficit ongoing. And yeah, here we are in the next year. Didn't want to come and have a look at the last migration. More Kanauchi, so people are coming from all over the place. Crazy. In this pace, it's going to be only a matter of time until we overtake the United States as the biggest country in terms of population over here. We shall see. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think, what's going on, what would you do, what do you think of Valeriano Caserta, what we're doing over here in Mexico. Thank you so much. And of course, if you haven't yet, it would be fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription, since it costs you nothing and supports my projects and helps me a lot. Thank you very much for that. And most importantly, see you next time in the next episode. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.